Total War Shogun 2. Most samurai games are a bit of a power fantasy, as you inhabit the armor of a lone hero rising against evil and injustice. However, the samurai period wasn't just a cabal of lone wanderers laying waste to ne'er-do-wells here, there and everywhere. Samurai often represented larger clans who would often use their huge armies to try and establish their rule across Japan, and no game captures this better than Total War Shogun 2. Set in 16th century feudal Japan, you control one of up to 9 different samurai clans, or 12 if you pick up the DLC, each with their own local warlords and plans for Japan. Every clan has their own playstyles and specialities, and rising to the top of Japan requires both diplomacy and sheer strength, meaning one person's campaign would be completely different from someone else's. For Honor. Another samurai game we recommend is the online arena fighter For Honor, in which players pick from either Knight, Viking, or Samurai classes before heading into battle. Each class can be customized and outfitted with a wide selection of melee weapons, emblems, and attacks that allow you to personalize your samurai's fighting style. For Honor currently offers 18 unique heroes and maps along with PvP and ranked modes where you can hone your skills while unlocking new gear for your character. While it's admittingly grown a bit long in the tooth and doesn't have the most welcoming community, there's a lot of fun to be had with the right group of players.
You captured Zone A. You're alive.
Ghostrunner. Starting off this list, we have a samurai from the future in Ghostrunner. In this game, the world has already ended, and those who survived it, like yourself, are just trying to live on. But for you, that's not enough. You want revenge on those who hurt you, and have to climb a massive tower full of enemies in order to get to them. As Jack the Ghostrunner, the player must traverse dangerous environments by dashing, jumping, wall running, and grappling. The player will also encounter enemies, which must be handled carefully, as both enemies and the player can be killed in one hit. Jack can use a mechanic called Sensory Boost, allowing him to slow down time and dodge and deflect bullets in midair. As the player progresses through the story, they will unlock new abilities and upgrades, which they can apply using Tetramino-like pieces on a grid system. Strider. Strider, known in Japan as Strider Hiryu, is a platform adventure hack-and-slash video game developed by Double Helix Games and Capcom's Osaka studio. Strider the legendary samurai returns in this reboot. He's all the better for seeing us too. Many of you will remember Strider and his epic sword from Marvel vs. Capcom. The player controlled the series' main character, Strider Hiryu. The environment is freely explorable and search for weapons and items. Strider Hiryu's main weapon is his Cipher, a plasma weapon that can take several properties. Upgrades for the Cipher can be obtained by exploring Kazakh. Chain together multiple attacks as you platform your way across the map, all the while making use of numerous weapons and unmatched abilities. Striking visuals and smooth gameplay make this a truly worthy use of your time. Samurai Warriors 5. Like previous games, the game is a hack-and-slash, in which the player faces against hundreds of enemy soldiers in a battlefield, with the objective usually being the defeat of an enemy commander. The game features a new hyper attack, which allows the player to traverse great distance while attacking enemies, and ultimate skill, augments that, depending on their type, can be used to continue combos, regenerate Musou gauge, stun enemies, or deal a barrage of attacks. The game uses an art style resembling traditional Japanese painting. With a revamped roster of characters and gameplay that's always satisfying, Samurai Warriors 5 is well worth checking out, as it's definitely one of the best samurai games out there. Katana 0. Being a samurai isn't just limited to feudal Japan. In fact, some of the best samurais are found in sci-fi, and Katana 0 is a beautiful example of that. A neo-noir action-adventure, players will take on the role of Zero, a mysterious assassin who's given contracts to murder various players in an ongoing conspiracy. It's a weighty plot, but you might not have time to notice it given how fast the gameplay can be. Katana Zero follows the one-hit death formula that was popularized by games like Hotline Miami, creating a satisfying gameplay loop as you try to overcome an almost insurmountable level of opposition. Still, you have some tools in your arsenal to turn the tides, like the ability to reflect bullets with your sick katana, or slow down time in order to better avoid all the projectiles coming your way. Samurai Shodown. For a game called Samurai Shodown, there's certainly a lot of characters featured in the series who aren't actually samurai. Between pirates, knights, bandits, noblewomen and assassins, there's plenty of vibrant characters to contend with in SNK's classic fighting game series, but the real stars of the show are the samurai. Samurai Shodown's depiction of samurai properly conveys the knife edge on which all duels sit. While games like Soul Calibur offer flashy combos, Samurai Shodown is all about high damage and punishing missed attacks. One wrong move could lead to death in just a few strikes, which makes every fight a tense, exciting affair. Nioh 2. It was only a matter of time before samurai culture was fused with the Souls-like genre, and Team Ninja's Nioh series has done an astounding job of adapting the challenging gameplay of the genre into a samurai adventure. Of course, the demonic monsters that plague the world of Nioh help set the tone of a Souls-like game. Nothing like a 20 feet tall Goliath to truly let you know you're worthless and terrible at video games. Players create their own characters and explore a fantasized version of Japan's Sengoku period, utilizing a new yokai shift ability to transform into various powerful forms. That doesn't mean the regular, evil yokai are going to go down without a fight though. Sekiro Shadows Dice Twice. In the game, you play as a character named Wolf. Samurai have tried to kill you and have taken your lord. Now, using your skills with a sword and stealth, you must face your past and take back your present. This game is meant for those who want intense and brutal combat. It is a From Software game, so you'll definitely get that. By the time you're done, you'll want to take a breath, and then play it all over again. Ghost of Tsushima. Exploring the beautiful island of Tsushima is brilliant in its own right, but the game's incredible sword fighting is the icing on the cake. There's no denying that it's one of the best samurai adventures that gaming has ever seen. As Jin Sakai, the last surviving member of the Sakai clan and one of only a few surviving samurai after the Mongol invasion of Tsushima, you're faced with impossible odds and are forced to make an impossible decision. Abandon the samurai code of honor in favor of a dangerous, more ignoble way of fighting. The old ways won't survive such savagery, but what do you lose in the pursuit of victory at any cost? That question propels Ghost of Tsushima towards becoming the best samurai game on the market. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you like it and find something new to play. Get more update about games by click subscribe, and your thumbs up mean a lot to me. So please guys, just like this video. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.